Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare Foundation on behalf of the Tallahassee Memorial Cancer Center. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank Paula Fortunis, President and CEO of the TMH Foundation, Janet Bornman, Director of Planned Giving at the TMH Foundation, Matt Scherer, Cancer Center Administrator, and Ann Hatcher, Nurse Manager of the Cancer Center. I'm not done yet. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, Humphrey and Prince, Base Physical Therapy, and Summit Group, as well as our hosts, my parents, Claire and Jim Harrison, as well as Lex and Carol Ann Thompson, John and May Walker, Jeff and Annie Bowman, Bill and Ida Thompson, Kathy McDarris, and Mark and Ginger Wheeler. Thank y'all so much for making this possible. And it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's speaker. We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. And then if we stay true to plan, our statures touch the skies. A lot of journeys begin unexpectedly. We run into the unplanned, and some, like Scott Rigsby, do the unthinkable. There's a lot of stories in this room. There's a lot of different faces, a lot of different backgrounds. But we all have one thing in common. At some point in our life, we've run into a struggle, and we know what it's like to be a victim. Maybe some of us are the victim of illness, tragedy, loss, trauma, maybe some kind of internal struggle within ourselves. But we all know what it's like to hurt. But being a victim is not permanent. And sometimes we can overcome our struggles, we can stand back up and become a survivor and live on to see the next day. But being a survivor is not the end of the journey either. Because just because you get to the other side of your struggle doesn't mean that your life is going to be the same. You should come out a stronger person and learn how to give back and take what you've learned from your personal struggle and be a better person. And that is what we call a thriver. A thriver has the courage to take another step forward and make a difference in the community, come out a better person and give back. And that is exactly what our speaker has done. He's given back to so many different types of people and inspired so many. And tonight, benefiting the Tallahassee Memorial Cancer Center, I know from firsthand experience how many people could use some inspiration. I've watched family members and friends struggle with cancer. I've volunteered here and I've gotten to know all the staff, all the physicians. I've seen the top-notch technology up close. It's amazing what goes on in here. And it's more than just the sum of all the parts. It's really a whole incredible thing. And we are so blessed to have this cancer facility right here at home. So without further ado, we're going to have a short introductory video, and then Scott is going to give his presentation. Thank you all very much for being